She packed up his stuff. She threw out his stuff. And she said, get out. Because I know what you're doing. So I just wanted to say, when we was watching this, did y'all think that was Shantae? Because I was like, I know good well this is not Shantae on here. Like, she favors Shantae so bad. I was just like, friend, I know that's not Shantae. Friend, I know that's not Shantae. Until, like, we got a close-up picture. I was like, oh, okay, that's not Shantae. Because I was about to say, what? Y'all know each other? But her friend even know that Damodrick is out here doing whatever he want to do too, and she just want better for her friend. Why are all these friends wanting better for their friends, and their friends don't want to listen to them because you going to confide in them? But then when they trying to tell you the truth, you don't even want to hear the truth. Maybe if you just agree with them and they just be like, oh, okay, I do it, and then they don't do it, and then they just be still looking crazy because you told them to go do it, and then they gonna get mad again. So it's just be like, you the one said you was gonna do it. What if that really could happen? You be saying you're a good friend, right? Because at the end of the day, they get mad at you for telling you what to do the correct way by just leaving. But in another sense, you might as well just try the other way. Yeah, girl, go ahead and try to do that. Yeah, try to do that. And agree with them. Because it seems like every homegirl that these people have, they don't want to listen to them. They always want to be mad at them. So anyway, Quiana was mad or whatever because she said she been going through his phone when he sleep. And she said, like, she be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. She be scrolling through, trying to see what's going on. And so she ran across a text from Joella talking about she was on her cycle. Well, saying, you gonna be mad. And then he was like, why? And then basically she said she was on her cycle. And it's just like, she trying to figure out, like, why is you texting my man that? And so she was just trying to figure out why she's texting him that, saying something like that to him when y'all shouldn't be just talking about the kids, not talking about getting together. So you already know they had made her mad, and she just was done, like literally done. So that's when she kicked him out the house, which is good, you know, like you followed your gut and you kicked him out, and you just didn't want to deal with it no more because you said you've been dealing with this since high school, and you've been dealing with this for a long time, 10 years in the game with that promise ring. And it's just, he did it and got caught, and he was just being comfortable. And I don't understand, most people don't get as caught, but he literally left his phone out, and she went through the phone and saw everything. And then she said, calling at 5 o'clock in the morning or later. Like, she said, I'm not no fool. I know what's going on. I feel like you should just left him alone and let Joella have him. Because Joella feels like she got to step up because they got kids together and all that stuff. But I know that y'all still together or whatever. But it's just the fact that the show shows that you should just left him alone. I'm only saying it because, you know, some people like, you know, they're still happy together and all this stuff. Great. But I'm only sticking to the show. So I'm just saying she should just go separate ways. But I know she's not, because she held him down for this long. She was the only one there for him and putting in money for him, being loyal, being there, answering the phone and all that stuff. And if she didn't answer, he probably was calling somebody else. Who knows? But now he's at his daddy's house, and now he got to fight the consequences. He got to sit there and drink his little root beer and play the game with his daddy. So he called Quiana while they was there. She just basically like, I'm out. What you want, basically. So Damodrick called Quiana and was asking her, you know, could he talk for a minute? And she was just like, I'm out. What you want? And so he was like, I just want to know if I can come by and talk to you or whatever. And she said, talk about what? He said, I just want to come over and talk. Can we not do that? And so she was just like, yeah, I'll be home in a minute or whatever. So she got home first. And homegirl just went to the closet like waiting as hell. And she just started throwing clothes. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. So she started throwing the clothes and all that. Then all of a sudden he come in. I guess he had a key, because I would have been changed on locks. So he came in talking about some, what's going on? Why are you doing this? And she was like, I seen everything. Like, I got all the text messages. You out here really cheating on me. Like, what's up? And he over here trying to play confused like he wasn't doing nothing. He over here talking about, oh, well, da, da, da. It ain't nothing like that. We were just co-parents. She was like co-parents, and you over here talking to other females. Your baby mama still, like y'all still got something going on. And then you probably was screwing her. She was just going off. Let me show y'all the text messages. So she had every given right to do what she did, and I'm proud of her. Cause some other people should have been doing it too. Because ain't no way you could just take after take after take, blow after blow after blow, embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment, keeping things, keeping things, keeping things. So what? You see what Quiana did? What you doing? I saw the text messages. You still fooling with your baby mama, and I don't want to deal with you no more. And guess what? I give you the award for that because I wish you gave that advice to somebody else that we know. Cause that what I would have done too, girl. I'm so proud of you. And she took that ring off and she threw it at him. And then we just gotta wait till, normally stay and stuff. But she just said I got my self-worth because she been doing this for 10 years. Hopefully she learned her lesson. But after show, they are still together. But in this period of time, she just was tired of it and she just wanted to show him like, I'm worth it too. Like, I'm not finna be fighting over no female. If you want to go be with your baby mama and do all this time about co-parenting and all this stuff, go be with her. You want to go lay with her, you can stay with her. So we just gonna have to wait and see. Drop the comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. If I miss anything, just drop it in the comments. I'll see it. I'll respond. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.